What's up, you guys? It is Wednesday, June. I almost said January, June 17th, 2026, and you're here with the hit list on Wednesday night. No, it is not Friday night. We all are here on Wednesdays, and it was a miracle trying to get us all here. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm all over the place, but we're gonna get through this. Um, it's good to see everybody here. You know, Friday we had a small show. So I'm glad when we all come back and we're all together. Michael, how are you?
Doing so good. Summertime is here. Enjoying the weather. By the way, after our last show, I did have my black and mild on the deck. It was a very nice evening. Tonight, not so much. A little bit stormier. What are you going to do? Roll with the punches, right?
See, you got to get a screen and porch like me, and then you can still go out and enjoy, sit like a man.
You know what? The next house, Tasha. The
Okay.
next house.
Okay.
Natasha, how are you?
I'm great. I am great this way. We've had nice rainy weather. So I've been playing in the garden off and on all day. I went live for the first time this season. I'm
Mhm.
starting to finally feel new normal now. So we out here living life. Yeah.
That's what's up. Shaq, down in the ATL, how are you?
Man, I'm still fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting for payment for my short-term disability. Y'all, man, listen, the way they treat people in this country, dating and relating, I'm dealing with that. That's interesting. So funny. The minute you start dating someone that you feel like maybe you would like them and maybe something can come of it, every person you've ever known in your life appears. Is that the universe telling you that that's the right person for you? Very curious for me. I am navigating that. We should put that in our sit on my couch.
So Shaq is the pimp right now, is what she's
I
saying.
mean, I do all right for myself.
Jack keeps the girl.
Always will.
Jack keeps the girlfriend.
Well, that's what's up. Well, I'm good. My prayers are still with you to deal with all of that.
Maybe I need it.
Before I go to the next person, you guys, I heard from Brittany. Me and Brittany talked last night, and she told me to tell you all hi, and she misses you guys.
Hey, boo.
Nice.
Brittany just got her nursing, and she was doing that in secret. None of us knew about it, and all of a sudden, she just popped up and graduated. So, shout outs to Brittany. We miss you, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Dina, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm making it. John Tay, how have you been?
I am so good. I gotta say that you said we had a small cast on Friday, but it was definitely mighty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all missed it.
It was a good show.
I'm good over here.
Most good. I'm glad to hear that. Kate, how are you?
I'm jealous that I'm not going to be in Chicago with you tomorrow to go to the Obama thing that you're going to. That's lit.
I know.
But other than that, I'll be there next week, and I'm going to be in California for a couple weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Wait, I thought you were going to be here this weekend.
I wish. No. I mean, we were deciding when to come, and I think we're going to come on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Mother's Day.
That sucks.
But not in time for Obama and Christina Aguilera and Bruce
No,
Springsteen.
I'm so pumped. I'm going to tell you guys about it in a minute. Tamar, how are you? Can't hear you. Okay, go out and come back in. So while we wait for Tamar, you guys, I was just doing the things yesterday. And I was checking my email, and they had a really weird, it said Obama Presidential Center, but then it had a bunch of numbers on it. And so I usually would erase stuff like that. Like I have over 13,000 emails in my box that I just don't check. But I clicked on it, and it was an invitation to this thing tomorrow. This concert they're having at the Obama Center, this opening. Me and Hector were both in. I was invited, then it said +1. But I had to send both of our emails, our IDs in. They had to check our IDs and do all this stuff.
Wow.
And then it sent an email back and said, you're invited, and showed all this stuff we couldn't bring, and the bags had to be a certain size. So we're really excited to go to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know.
Wonder what?
Yeah. I wonder how Trump feels looking at this after all those singers that canceled out of his event last week. Wonder how that feels. Oh well. Anyways, but yeah, I'm excited to go. I'll report back and have pictures for you guys next week. So is Tamar back yet? No. Okay. So other than that, I'm really excited about Chicago this weekend. It's going to be juking. There's lots of parties and after parties and stuff going on. So, and it's Juneteenth this weekend, you guys. Is anybody celebrating Juneteenth?
Yes.
Was that one person? Yes.
Me, I have to sing.
I'm
at
just
a
on
Juneteenth
mute.
event.
Please believe it. I'm mad I gotta go to work. Discrimination.
Dina, you said you're singing?
Yeah, I have to sing at a Juneteenth event.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
What you singing?
Child, I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ask me on Friday.
Okay.
Well, let's get into the docket.
Gonna be out there with them Patty Q cards.
Before we get into it, disclaimer: copyright section under 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Also, we are looking for new blood going into our next season here on Hit List. If you like to talk kitchen table talk, pop culture, politics, fashion, you don't have to be a fashionista, but at least tell me what looks good. And you have to know what looks good and what you don't like and what you do like. But if you like doing all of that, please contact myself or John Tay. Last week, John Tay called me right after the show, and she's like, "What do you need help with?" And I was like, I was just telling her. And so she's going to start scouting some people for us. We were supposed to have an individual on tonight, but he had a last-minute conflict. But hopefully he'll be on next week, and I'm really excited about him. But I won't say anything more about him. I won't jinx it. But, yes, if you are interested, email me or DM me or get a hold of John Tay, DM her. Or hit her up on Facebook or Instagram. Yes? All right. So let's talk about, this Obama thing that's opening up, because there's two stories that go together. First, I want to play this clip, and then we'll talk about it.
Presidential Center right here on the south side of Chicago, it's truly a full circle moment. I mean, so much of my existence as a child into high school was driving past this very location where there was really nothing. It was a highway, it was a dangerous place, it was an unutilized park space, and I always wondered what was going on there, right? But to now be a part of, this amazing center that Barack, that you built. I mean, this is your vision, and you and the team have executed it in a superb way. I mean, this is beyond a gift. And I've said this many times before, the notion that kids like me will have a magnificent space full of history and hope and art and leadership and activity right in their backyard. There's nothing more full circle than that. So, thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Thank you.
So yeah, like I said, it's opening up this weekend here in Chicago. The grand opening is Friday. If you have a chance to come to this, I would most definitely come and see all the exhibits and everything going on there. The reason why this story is important this week is because at the America celebration, the 250th celebration Trump had on the White House lawn on Sunday, there was one of the, I'm not even going to say his name, and I'm not going to show the video. I'm not going to dignify that video. But one of the winner of the UFC match said something really awful about Michelle Obama. And like I said, I'm not going to play it or say what it was, but the people on the panel, I hope you guys all know so we can chat about it. But like Kate was saying earlier in our pre-meeting, like what what do you guys think? Why are the Obamas on people's minds so heavy? They've been out of office now for 10 years. They live a fairly quiet lifestyle. Why are they being brought up in the media every other day? What do we think? Michael, do you have any insight on this?
Well, first, let me just say my favorite thing about that video was the fact that he just stood there and let her talk for the entire time, and they was just like, "Yeah, babe, that's awesome." Like, I don't know why, I just thought that was really funny, and super cool. I think they're on their mind because, listen, when it comes to American presidents, one of the things is not like the others, and I think, you know, for much of Trump's base, much of those MAGA types, it's easy to fixate on that one thing, demonize them, and blame them for everything. You're right. They haven't been in office for a very long time. They've kept a low profile, and yet somehow they're always in these folks' mouths. It just, maybe people like to rally around something that they can all agree to hate equally for a really stupid reason. And I just suspect that this is that.
Yeah, interesting. Dina?
Yeah, I think people, you know what I mean, they hate to see Black excellence. They hate to see, people actually be who they say they are. And in front of the camera and behind the camera, I feel like they have been consistent. I mean, that's all you can really say is they've been consistent. That man loves his wife, he loves his kids, and you know what I mean? Who they are is who they've been since day one. And people just hate to see it. They want to have something negative to say. They want it so bad. They want it so bad, but they're not giving it to them.
Jonte, are you there? Is Jonte there? Okay, let's move on to Tasha.
I mean, it's just blatant racism. I mean, we're just gonna call it what it is. There's just really, I mean, we can't really call it anything else other than just blatant racism. They have no concrete talking points about why they like and dislike the Obamas. The going to point is always that Michelle looks like a man and that they're monkeys. Oh,
yeah.
A very racist statement. So, it's my sister in the chat. So, they're racist. He's one of the few presidents that we didn't have a scandal with. Their children, we didn't really have any scandals with them. They were, for the most part, pretty squeaky clean, but yet they're talked about the most. I mean, Hunter Biden is still out here being Hunter Biden. They don't talk about him nearly as much as they talk about the Obamas.
Right.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. There is just blatant racism.
And when it comes to Trump, it's like every time he has a press conference, it's something, there's a talking point about Obama every single time. I don't get it. Shaq, can you shed some light on this?
I think there are two things that immediately come to mind. The first one would be how beloved they are, right? And so I think that you will never end the conversation around the Obamas because the Obamas are loved. And in times of chaos, they become memes. You remember when we miss, they kind of represented a kind of golden age in America, or what we thought would be a golden age.
Yeah.
And in the same way that many white racists hold on to the 1950s, we are holding on to the Obama era. It meant something to us, never mind how it turned out or what did or didn't go wrong. I remember that feeling the night they won, and it felt like America was on the precipice of change, and now here we are today. And so but that is such a golden time to be American, and I think people miss it now, particularly people who voted for them and love them. That's the first thing. The second thing I would like to mention is something that I've dealt with throughout my entire career. I can't tell you how many times I've had a conversation with people, and it's all been about how memorable I am, and everybody knows me, and it goes on. And over the years, I've found it amusing. And that's not to say that I'm not amazing or funny or charming or any of those things, but I have a corporate career. And when you have a corporate career, even in a place like Atlanta, you know what you often are? The brownest thing in the room. And if you ask me, if you've got to remember people at a conference of say 80 people and only 2 of them are black, you remember the black people. You just
Always.
so I think it really comes down to it. Nobody wants to say it. White people hate to admit it, right? It drives. No, you were so charming and funny, and you told that story. No, there was like 80 people in that room. I was the black person. Like, stop. You know, they hate to say it, but you know, you stand out like a sore thumb when you're brown in a sea of white. And so I think that also plays a part into it. They just remember those Negroes. But you know.
And then they're like, you don't remember me? Like, no, they're all 60 of y'all looked alike to me. No, I don't remember.
It was easy to remember me. 20 people speaking. I was the only black one. Come on.
Jonte, are you there? Yeah. She's still not found. Okay. Well, I want to move on, but I want to say that I love Michelle Obama and the Obamas, and they'll always be iconic to me. And I'm excited to celebrate them and Juneteenth this weekend. So
I listened to her podcast too on YouTube.
Yeah, it's really
good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good.
I usually listen to when I'm in Whole Foods shopping. I listen to it. So yeah. All right, moving on. Portia Williams is now she is the face of Real Housewives of Atlanta right now, as it is. She's an OG, and she has been under some scrutiny, especially this season, because of her new, I guess we'll say, relationship / storyline. She has been seeing this individual. Her name is Sway, and Sway has been on the last couple episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But, you know, people are saying they don't know if Portia is using this as, you know, a tool. Is this a storyline? Will she be with someone else next season? This was recently posted on her Instagram. Sweet, bold, and unapologetically you celebrate Pride Month with 10% off. Sorry, you guys, 10% off with this Pride code. It's basically her Go Naked hairline. And people were looking at that a weird way. Like,
of course.
Are you using the LGBTQ community for gain, a storyline? You know, she seems to be with someone else, someone new every season. This is a collage of her and Sway. And then someone on Twitter pointed this out to me. I want to play this video and then we'll come back and talk about it. This was Portia a couple, maybe like 10 or 12 years ago, and she was preaching a sermon, and we'll listen to it and we'll come back.
His holy son. Don't take that for granted. How many of y'all would just give somebody your son or your daughter? But he did that for us. And he did that because of our iniquities. So don't let the devil tell you you ain't worthy of God's blessings. He wants to use you no matter what. That's why we Christians supposed to be telling the hooker on the street, the drug dealer, the person who in the hospital for trying to commit suicide, the gays, the lesbians. We're supposed to be trying to save you. We're supposed to be the gays, the lesbians, the gays, the lesbians, the gays, the lesbians. We're supposed to be trying to save them and tell them you are worthy.
Not the lesbians.
I had to repeat that 3 or 4 times. Now I'm not saying someone can't have a change of heart. I don't know. It just seems very weird timing. She didn't have much going on in her life this season. I don't know. Shaq, I'm gonna throw to you first.
Because she's a lesbian.
You know what I'm saying? You need that lesbian representation on.
And you know, it's none of us to judge her. It's not my place to judge her. I just think
I feel no judgment whatsoever.
I want to know what people have to say. Go ahead, Shaq.
I feel no judgment whatsoever. When straight women, particularly femme, visually appealing straight women, go to the other side, it creates attention. It's an attention getter. And I what do we expect of a reality star but to attempt to, monetize any attention. So I mean, she's just doing her job. I don't think it's crazy. I think if she go back to men or if she marry a preacher, then she'll be talking about how she prayed the gay away, and that too will be a storyline. So I think she's just doing what reality stars do. Do I think she's probably, she's full of it? Probably, but so what? I mean, again, she's doing her job, and this is her job. I'm happy for all the gay representation we can get. But again, I am kind of throwing it away. Because she's a reality TV star, right? And this is their business. I think the fool isn't her for giving y'all the code. You the fool if you use the code, right? So, like, if we don't agree with it, then just don't support it. If she's only doing it because we paying attention, that is what reality TV stars do. If we were ignoring her, she wouldn't be talking about it. So, we play into this as well. But mostly, I find her amusing. And I really feel, let me tell you why I struggle to feel things when I see old, videos of people in our community preaching and stuff. It's hammered home so hard to us, especially Black folk. You know what I'm saying? Our people can be very conservative. And so I think many gay kids maybe at some point had to either fight off the God conversation, or maybe they got up there and lied and preached and then, and told a story and stuff. And it's part of our evolution. We either resist it, or we're caught up in it, or we're in a shame spiral about it, So I'm not surprised they found something that she was a part of. Like, I don't think it says anything about where she is today. If anything, I'm happy for her that she has been able to 180. You know what I'm saying? I think we know how conservative our church is, and we know the stigma our people get placed on. We know how heavy it is for us. We know how hard it can be. We know how people in our community can be ostracized. So I don't want to make it a talking point that they found her preaching. What matters is what you preaching today. And today she like, go get you a stud, and I'm with that because I'm a stud. So.
Let me ask you this, because you said something. You said, I'm happy to have any kind of gay representation. I feel a little indifferent about it because it's always just easy for a woman or a femme woman to come out and say, I'm with a stud now. Yeah. It's popular for her. But if it was two men, if it was a male reality show and a straight cast member went out and got him a gay guy next season, it would be all hell, fire, and brimstone. Portia's had a very easy transition, I think, into this. And it always gets to me when women just come out and want to be gay and throw themselves all in, because they don't have to go through what, especially Black men, go through all the ridicule. All of that.
No argument at all.
It's easy for them to say, okay, I'm gay now.
Women don't get the acceptance. Men don't get the acceptance that women get. But there is a flip side to that, right? Which is that in the same way they embrace it, they also kind of don't take it seriously, right? And it's always like, oh, she'll be back, and she'll, so while we may have it easier in one way, there are downsides to it, and it's not. I don't think it's respected. It's more accepted, because men can project fantasies on top of two women together, and they maybe don't enjoy the fantasy of two men on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? But I outside of that, I do not argue. Black men do not have the acceptance, and it's horrible. But again, that plays back into what I said from the very beginning, right? Which is that homophobia is rampant in our community. That is why the church conversation can be so electrifying. That's why whoever pulled that video and put it out there knew it would create a conversation, because the church and the Black community, especially as it relates to queer people, that's a labyrinth. So no, but you're right. It's not right. It's not fair. But this is where we are in the world. So
right. Kate, what is your thoughts on this?
I think she is bisexual. That's Portia. She's kind of a pick me. She always has a new partner. I'm watching the show. I'm not sold on the guy. Portia also, like, the guy that she's dating outside, she's dating two of them.
Right.
She's a big fit with Dennis. Like, that was extra. I love Portia. I read her book, but she was also like in R. Kelly's harem. So she's kind of just always in the mix and kind of just gives, like, if the price is right, I just might,
Well, you heard Portia. Phaedra said something about, if you got the money, for the pun. Portia.
Yeah, the moment. Yeah, and she wasn't lying. Yeah, that's for real. Like she can be bought, so
Right.
she's about her coin. And
She good for
I
TV.
support that. I don't know what, that's my orientation too, I guess.
Natasha.
The way these groceries set up, I'm ready to think some stuff.
Okay.
What's up?
I think we have seen a huge evolution of Portia from the beginning, when she started the show, even with just her marriage to Cordell.
Mhm.
So, and I think everybody knew that that video existed of her preaching. That video was out forever ago. I thought everybody knew that was out. Um, and so, like Shaq said, I think since the time that she did that sermon, there's been a mass exodus from the Black church, especially when it comes to issues of LGBTQ rights and the way people are treated in the church, just in general. And I think that a lot of Black people that were formerly in the church have changed their views on a lot of things or have expressed their true feelings on a lot of things, whereas they were just agreeing with whatever the church, said. So, having said that, I think from where Portia was when she first started the show to where she is now, this isn't very far fetched that she's now in a relationship with a woman. It's not far fetched at all. She has transitioned quite a bit because even with her marriage to Cordell, she was super traditional. It's like, I got to ask my husband for permission to do A, B, and C. And now she's the face of the show. Cordell even said it during their marriage, when she started getting on the show, there can't be two famous people in this house. He knew that there was a star brewing with her. He knew that she was about to pop. He knew she was. So this was literally the natural progression. Honestly, we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see, because our girl, she like a relationship. She like we'll see, but I'm not surprised.
Most definitely. Anybody else have anything to say about this? Michael or Dina? Either one of you?
I don't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, in regards to the old video, I had never seen the video, but it doesn't surprise me. Because she was, very heavily attached to the Black church, and the Black church definitely does, especially in that era and in that time, promote a lot of hatred to that community. So it's almost like, the punchline of a joke. So that doesn't really surprise me. I mean, Portia is for the streets. So, like, you know what I mean? Her, being with somebody else or, entertaining. I mean, it really don't matter. Like that to me, all of that is really neither here nor there, because Portia is for the streets. But, I mean, can I see that possibly being something that was like inside of her and that she really wanted to express, that she didn't feel comfortable to express? Sure. And then there's a certain way that, a woman can reach a woman, especially a woman who has some emotional deficits. So she clearly has some emotional deficits because she's for the streets. So clearly, she has some issues where she's lacking emotionally. And so another woman is going to be able to tap into that and either exploit it or help heal it. You know what I mean? One way or the other, right? So it depends on what you open yourself up to. But if that happening, or I just think I'm not. She's for the street.
So
Ash, I want to piggyback what Dina says about emotionalism when you're done, Dina.
I just, you know,
for the streets.
I think she's for the streets. I mean,
She's for the streets.
Go ahead, Shaq.
I want to piggyback that emotionalism comment, because I think in the way that Dina says it, it can be seen as a bad thing and or a deficient thing. But I want to speak on it from the lesbian perspective, which is that emotionalism is a real thing that draws women to our community, and it's not always because they have emotional deficits. It's just because women are emotional. And I think that for women who primarily date men or who identify as straight, the difference in men's emotionalism with their is maybe appealing, assuming that man is emotionally healthy as a male. Their differences may be appealing. And I think that often when women are drawn to our community who aren't necessarily lesbian but are bisexual, those women tend to love the emotional connection that happens with women. It's not just all sex. They are seeking something, and they are seeking something that they don't typically get with men. Right.
Absolutely.
And so what you'll see with them is that once they have kind of scratched that itch or whatever that is that's feeling right within them, they may go back to men because what they were seeking from women, they're no longer seeking anymore. And I tend to see that. Yes, and I see that in bisexuals, you know, some of them just sleep with women, some of them like the emotional connection. So I do think that that emotional thing is real, and it's not always about deficits. It's just about the fact that they want something they know they won't get from men, and you know that's real. And sometimes straight women come to us; they're not gonna stay with us. You like what you like, but sometimes
you like what you like. But I think with women like Portia, especially because we've seen a lot of her relationships play out on TV, there is clearly a void.
Oh, now you're right about it, a void.
You know what I mean? And because there is clearly a void, I could definitely see how a woman could come in, right? Especially a woman who's a little bit more masculine leaning can come in and tap right into that emotional void, that space, and fill it all the way up. My concern then becomes, right, after you have been fulfilled in a way that you haven't been fulfilled before, what are you going to do?
Oh,
you probably go back to a man if you like him that much.
You know what I mean? Are you going to hold on to this relationship and value it the way she has? You know what I mean? She done healed you. And so now that she done healed you, what you gonna do with her?
Right. I don't see this lasting. I'll eat crow if next season comes and they're still together. But we'll see. Let's move on. We spent a lot of time on this. Thank you for that, Dina and Shaq and everybody. That was a very good conversation. Jay-Z was pissing a lot of people off. He has decided to partner with Target for the 30th anniversary of his Reasonable Doubt album.
It's so dumb.
At a time where, you know, this Target thing is still very much. And I saw this clip of Funky Geneva talking about it. Hold on Facebook yesterday. I want to play that clip and we'll come back and talk about it.
Is fucked up on so many levels because one of two things happened. Either Target approached Jay-Z and offered him a whole lot of money, which I highly doubt, or Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is black people not shopping at Target, and he pitched to Target, you know what? I'm the black culture. I've got this huge cult-like following. If y'all give me a shitload of money, I will team up with y'all exclusively to do this. And it's like, Jay-Z, you leveraged the boycott and the struggle of our people who were attempting to put Target in their place. You leveraged that for your own personal gain. And it's fucked up, especially considering that you are not some low-level rapper who needs the money. And I know men like Jay-Z get to a certain level and they do this thing where they're like, it's just business. It was a business opportunity. It is not just business, Jay-Z, when you leverage the hard work and the strides that everybody put in to get our voices heard and our feelings felt at Target, and you just go on and completely undercut all of that for your personal gain. Now, I know a lot of y'all not finna like this, but I'm finna have to take it there. And Beyonce, you ain't no damn better. Beyonce, Beyonce, this is legitimately the equivalent of the nice white woman that we work with, that we like, but she goes home to a Trump supporting husband and is raising Trump supporting sons. It's no different. It's no different. That white woman that says, I'm liberal, I'm for abortion rights, I'm for everything, but she reaps all the benefits of the patriarchy and her husband's white supremacist ways. And she's nice, but she raises boys that turn out to somehow still be white supremacists and Trump supporters. Beyonce, you're that woman. You are that woman, because the call is coming from inside your house. You are out here full on lying in our face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did the HBCU black album, for black people. You reclaim country western, country music with the Cowboy Carter thing. This vanity move of doing all of this black power work. But then your husband goes and does something like this. Like, where was the conversation in y'all household where you said, Jay, we got to have a level of morals and values, and we can't do this, and we don't have the money? You are no better than the white woman who says she's for the cause and goes home to a racist Trump supporting ass husband. It is the exact same thing. There's no distancing yourself. Oh, that's my husband's business. I'm not in the business. No. I don't even have the time to get into, Jay-Z, you went and undercut the movement with the NFL when we had all that momentum going on with Colin Kaepernick. Your pockets got lined, and we as black people got nothing for it. You went in there and tap danced for them crackers and told them, I know what to do to make black people shut up. Let's give them halftime and lift every voice and sing. It calmed us the hell down. You lined your pockets, and at the end of the day, we got nothing for it by means of economic empowerment and or ownership in the NFL. We got nothing for it. Jay-Z, like, honestly and truthfully, this is unforgivable.
Whew. That was
I don't see why we need the same thing. What you want us to say after that?
He said that. He said that.
He really did.
He did that.
He ain't telling no lies. Some people are rich enough where they could have just not did it, right? Never mind. We know y'all capitalists or whatever. This is one where I question it. I'm like, I agree that he had to do it on purpose, because we know Beyonce and that team be listening. Jay-Z team don't be listening to the streets. So either your team really don't listen to the streets, or you just don't care about the streets. It look like you just don't care. And my thing about it is, at the end of the day, do they even need that money? I don't know. Seemed to me like they just didn't care. This is one where I think they just could have set out. Wasn't nobody asking for that to be released anyway. We love Jay, but was anybody saying, yo, we need that? We need that.
No.
So where did it even come from? Other than him looking to get some
nowhere.
No. And let me be clear. I love that album. So I'm not saying that it wouldn't be dope. It's just that what in the world would possess y'all to take it to
It's
Walmart?
just a re-release of the same old music that everybody already got,
Well,
right?
even then they do that, right? But of all the places you took it to Target, you know what's going on.
But we already got the music, so we don't need it again.
Okay.
And don't need it.
We don't need it again.
I just feel like Beyonce wasn't in there like, boy, don't do that one.
Okay.
No,
Michael, let me go to Michael, and then I'll go to Natasha. Michael, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to be honest. I think what Funky said is a bunch of nonsense, and he sounds like a hater, complete hater. He created an entire narrative about how in his mind this unfolded. I can almost guarantee you it was the exact opposite of what he said. Target probably approached Jay-Z. What do y'all expect? Him to turn down a bag? For what? The boycott's over, last I heard. So let him make his money. It's not like they're seeking out the stuff, and no, come on. It's whatever. He's looking for clicks. And then
he should have did it with Walmart.
Beyonce like that. It's like, what does that have even to do with anything? And to say it's the same as, MAGA and Trump supporters and everything else. I'm like, this is the person who is like trying to make a living on being controversial and hating on the way people make money, which I personally rarely do.
He should have chose Walmart.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Michael, I think, and I could be, let me play devil's advocate, and I could be wrong. I think Funky was coming from a place where Jay-Z and Beyonce put themselves on this black is black is great, everything is black. We're doing it for the black people, we're doing it for our culture. And for him to make this move at a time, and for Beyonce to I guess co-sign it, that he has to question that all that stuff they've done for our community thus far.
But isn't there also a narrative where this is Target's way of saying, okay, we're trying to make right what we've done wrong. So we've identified a person who's influential, and we're trying to get them on board. And maybe this is like the first step. Maybe they're going to have a line. Maybe they're going to do a collection or something. We don't know. I'm just saying, like, he took the absolute worst take on this entire situation and just said it all like it was God's truth. And that is honestly in business. Why would Jay-Z go to Target? Like, that doesn't even make sense. It's always the other way around in these situations. Like, the whole premise of what he said was complete nonsense. I hope no one really buys into it, because I can almost guarantee you that is not the way it happened.
But even
Thank you, Michael.
still, if Target approached Jay-Z, it still doesn't change the outcome. It still does not change where we are with this. It still doesn't change that Jay-Z took the deal as a self-serving measure. Like,
what
we
if Target
just have to
approached
be
our
honest
podcast?
about
Would we say
that.
no? What if Target
Huh?
approached us and said, be an exclusive Target podcast targeting African American
Exclusive?
youth?
Oh no!
Would we say no? Or would we be like, let's get this money?
You have. I would have a little bit different stake in that kind of decision than I think you would.
You would say no, would you?
I would say no.
Ashleigh, would you say no to Target money?
No.
But I need to talk
like,
about
come on.
that. He said, "You're not a low-level rapper. You're Jay."
And that makes all the
Exactly,
difference.
and that does make all the difference, because Jay-Z is a billionaire
Jay-Z.
with a B. Beyonce just was officially declared a billionaire herself. So we're not talking about people that are living paycheck to paycheck. We're talking about people that if they never did anything else another day in their life, they are okay.
And the key word is Target.
It is, the key word is Target. So, okay, maybe I'll take it back. Maybe because nobody know who I am, and maybe $100,000 could change my life from Target. Sure, I'll say yes. But there is really no amount of money from Target that would change Beyonce or Jay-Z's lifestyle. None.
Yeah.
They have money. They got
The
money.
issue is Target at the end
The
of the day.
issue is Target, and everything else that they have always say black is this, black is that. But then when we start to actually look at all the other outside projects that Jay-Z has done, they have been looking very anti-black. They have been looking very anti-community. They have been looking very pro fill my pockets for me and my family. And then, yes, we do have to give Beyonce the side eye, because as his wife, she's always been strategic about her brand. She's always been strategic about how her brand is attached to his. So you can't tell me that all of his business moves are completely separate from Beyonce, and she's just like, that has nothing to do with me, because that's complete bullshit. They are a married couple. Their coupledom is a business in and of itself. So you can't tell me that their separate business ventures are completely separate and are not intertwined as a married couple and a married business venture as Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's Jay-Z and Beyonce is a brand. That name right there is a brand in and of itself. So yeah, we got to side eye everybody.
Jonte.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Can I just ask y'all a question? Y'all are such an outrage about all this. Who said you had to go to Target to buy the album?
Nobody.
We ain't going.
Who said you actually had to support it?
We're not going, but Jay-Z at this point needs to stop talking and stop acting like I'm doing this for black people. I'm doing this for black people. And then every measure and every business venture that he takes is seeming just only self-serving, and it's very anti-black community.
So
That's all. Take us out the group chat.
How do we know that behind the scenes he's not getting like a new contract or advance or whatever for black businesses at Target? How do we know he's not taking his money that he's going to get from this and investing it into HBCUs and everything else?
People don't care.
Say that up front then.
It's the point of it all. Listen, if he did it,
y'all ain't gonna never be happy.
We would have rolled our eyes. If he would have did it with Costco, we probably would have applauded. But doing it with Target, it's just a slap. It just is. It's the brand itself. We've rejected it. We boycotted. We're saying we're having a problem. We understand they're trying to reach back out to us and everything, but it's been clear. People actually stood on business about Target, even if it's over now, even if it's fading away. What in your right mind would go, all right, I'm gonna do this, and you know what? Let me just go get the one that they were just fighting with. If he would have did, like I said, if he did it with Walmart, we probably would have rolled our eyes. Maybe we wouldn't have got it in it, but nobody would have felt that stab from it, because we understand that he a billionaire, he do billionaire stuff. But that Target thing, it feels on purpose.
Okay.
It just does.
Very on
Tamar, anything
purpose.
to say?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Mhm.
can.
Okay. So I have two sides of this. Okay, I hear everything John Tay is saying with how behind the scenes it could be a moment for him to invest. But I honestly have been giving them side eye since I've seen them having dinner with the Trumps. For me, because that to me put a bad taste in my mouth. Not saying don't know what the dinner was for, but you two was just on this move of Kamala Harris, and now y'all are eating with the Trumps. To me, that is not good. For me, I think it is true. I don't know what is going on behind the scene, but then also too, it's just for me, Jay-Z has always been this type of artist that does play on black people, black culture to me. And then I feel like Beyonce, they are a brand, they are a couple. But hopefully I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he could be doing something with Target to help the black culture, but we don't see it. We only see the surface. But it does put a bad taste in my mouth when I see moves like this. And then also for me, when I saw them eating with the Trumps, that to me was like not good because there's so much going on in the world. Y'all represent this movement, but then you guys are not moving the way that y'all represent. So the actions are not speaking loud like the words to me. And so I just think it's just I just think we just have to sit tight and see what is actually going to happen. I think with them too, there's always meaning behind what they do, regardless of what we say. There's something going on. There's meaning. Like there is something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, and then eventually, like we're gonna all be like talking about this story, like oh, okay, they did this. So it's like it's always like a move with Beyonce and Jay-Z. We don't know because they're very silent. They're very quiet. They don't tell you everything.
Very strategic.
Very, very much so. I pray and hope that we can't be mad at Target forever.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they made some mistakes, which people do.
Yeah, we can.
They made some mistakes, which people do, and hopefully whoever is trying to move things, I think they do it the right way. Yeah. So hopefully this move is good. But let me tell you something. If they offer me $100,000 a day, bitch, we finna talk. We about to talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all better get y'all ass on this podcast, and y'all better be on the mic ready to talk. Cause bitch, we finna get a check. So I don't want to hear nothing. Nobody say nothing. But we can say y'all behind the scenes, but when we hit this mic, we gotta talk for this $100,000. We trying to raise some money, honey. What you mean?
All right, let's move on. Kelly Rowland is in the news. She was at the Essence Foundation dinner a couple nights ago, and she was asked on the red carpet about her upcoming project. And people are kind of giving her a hard time based on her answer. Let's see what she had to say, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Sorry, you guys, hold on. Video file. And Kelly Rowland, here we go.
I have no details just yet. I don't want to. I think everything in the world is just...
Did it come up? No. Here we go. Let's try it again.
No details just yet. I don't want to. I think everything in the world is just said, it's seen, it's everything. I don't want to tell. I don't. I just want it to happen. It's a quality I love about my sister. It's a quality I love about it's a quality I love about Beyonce. It's a quality I love about Rihanna. They're like, yes, we're doing it. It's done. It's out. It's so great because then, not a word.
So many people are saying, they'd like celebrities to go back to the old album rollout style where, you do 2 months worth of press beforehand. You go to the album store. Well, we don't do that anymore, but you go down the album. You see them on talk shows. Beyonce doesn't do any talk shows. She doesn't do any press. Rihanna doesn't do any talk shows. Doesn't do any press. But a lot of people are saying Kelly Rowland is not Rihanna. So panel, what do we think, Kate? What do we think about this?
I just want to say I'm a huge Kelly Rowland fan. She makes incredible music. Her first 2 albums, I know every song and I love her. She's a great writer. But I will have to agree that like she probably needs to put some heat behind her project dropping, just because a lot of people don't know her and how talented she is. Like whenever I talk about, people are like, what would you, if you could ever ask Beyonce anything, what would you ask her? And if I could ask Beyonce anything, it'd be, what's your favorite Kelly Rowland song? Like, I love Kelly Rowland that much, you know, and like, that's what I'd love to know. But she can't do it. Like, unfortunately, she doesn't have the hype with Beyonce or Rihanna. She needs to be like, hey, I'm doing a song with Lil Wayne, or I'm doing a song with Beyonce and Rihanna. I'm doing this is my project. You guys got to do it, because she just never really had that fan base. I don't know why. Like, she's a best kept secret. I'm telling you.
I heard she's really big over in UK. She does great.
She's huge over there.
Still in love with my ex.
You would be so
Her
wrong.
second album got me through like everything I've ever been through in my life.
Hey,
So
you would
Okay.
be so wrong.
Do you
You
know?
fuck around and ask her favorite Kelly song and she couldn't name one.
Dina, what do you think about this this independent way of releasing albums now instead of, you know, do you think Kelly can do that, or do you think she
No, I
some
don't think she
steam?
can do that. No, I
Mhm.
don't. I don't think she can do that, and I think that that would be not wise of her. I also think it was not wise of her to say that. I think that she should have kept that thought to herself. And if you weren't going to release the information, just don't release the information. But all of the excess talking about what your sister does and what Rihanna does, we didn't need to hear it.
Michael?
Yeah, you know, I don't think anyone. I like Kelly Rowland. I like her music, but I don't think people are checking after her in the same way they do like Rihanna or Beyonce. If anything, she should kind of take a look at what Monica's done over the past years, because she spent a lot of time in the trenches building some hype, right? And doing her appearances, getting known as like a fashion girly, and then all of a sudden she's got this like the biggest tour in years. You know what I mean? And everyone now is going to be checking after her, when she had kind of a lull in her career before that. So it's like, Kelly, look at a different playbook here, not the Beyonce Rihanna one. That'd be my advice.
Very good. Yeah. John Tay, what do you think?
I actually disagree. I think she should keep it a secret, but instead, like I'm kind of piggybacking off Dina. She shouldn't have said anything. Like, if you're going to keep it a secret, then build up the momentum, just show your face, let people think, oh, I wonder what she's doing, and then pop out with it. But then you also then can't count your album sales and ratings and stuff until like it's been out for a little bit, because that wouldn't be fair to be like, oh, the first week was, nobody bought the album. I mean, even though, it would be streams at this point, but I don't know. I think, I think she, like y'all said, she just needs to stop being she's in the wrong playbook.
Anybody else have anything to say about this? Do you want to move
If
on?
I can mention one thing, y'all know one of my favorite artists is Maya. Maya's so good. She's so good. Her
Can she
new album.
really sing though?
Go listen to Maya's new album. That album is awesome.
I think she can sing.
Let me tell you why I bring up Maya.
Ashley,
That's
why
how
you
y'all feel. Maya has been
baby,
working
let me tell you something.
independently.
Kelly Rowland will not be able to sell an album. I'm just being real. Like, she's not gonna
Go
sell an
listen to
album.
Maya's new album.
She's not gonna sell an album. You can't get up here and be like, I want to be like Beyonce and Rihanna. Girl, you too old for that. Do something new. You is too old to be say, I want to be like Beyonce and Rihanna. You're not a kid. You can't sell. You cannot drop no album at 12 midnight, and the whole fucking world's gonna be like, let me go download Kelly Rowland. Girl, they didn't want to download you at the Brandy and Monica concert. So I'm just like, you did okay, but from what I saw, you wasn't being downloaded on my playlist. This is the thing about Kelly Rowland to me. I like her, but she's a pick-me girl. She is a pick-me girl. She wants to be picked. for me, I just feel like Kelly Rowland to me is the best, is one of the best. I think she's the best in the Destiny Child franchise for me.
Thank you.
But I think
She
Kelly
would have said
Rowland
that
has
before you said everything else.
her voice is everything. But I think like for so long, Kelly has compared herself to Beyonce. So everything people see of her is Beyonce. So I feel like she got to find a whole new formula. And unfortunately, she don't have the same machine behind her like Rihanna and Beyonce. She's a talented girl, but I wish she would just stop always. She needs to stop. I think she needs to stop bringing up Beyonce's name in every interview she does because it takes away her talent and it takes away the spotlight that's supposed to be on Kelly Rowland. So this is my, I don't know. I love her, but I just
all right.
Her Fabletics line was off the chain, though. Okay,
clock it. It was.
Let's wrap it up. I look forward to hearing what Kelly has to say, what sound she's gonna come to us with. So, well, I guess we'll have to wait. And
You
see.
did not have to drag
I
her
started
like
talking about
that.
Maya instead of
I mean, I just had to. Like, the world needs to know.
Tamar.
I think she's in the studio with JD. It looks like. So we'll see what that sounds like. All right, Diddy. It's our last story of the night. So Diddy's release date has been moved up to February of 2028. I was actually listening to a podcast. It was who was it? It was Cameron and Cameron. No, Cameron and Fat Joe and Maya were on a podcast and they were talking about, can Diddy make a comeback? What will that comeback look like? And they're basically saying there's people in the industry who have refrained from saying anything publicly bad about him because they plan on, being behind him when he comes out. People like Little Kim, you haven't heard her say anything. Mary J. Blige hasn't said anything. Jay-Z hasn't said anything. All those people who were real Diddy on Diddy's, his people before he went in, you haven't heard them say anything during this whole trial and all this. And that might be for a reason. What do we think about a Diddy comeback, Dina?
I think I'm good whether he does a comeback or not. It really
he has it. Black people are some of the most forgiving people in the world. So do you think that they'll be at his show, buying tickets and selling out?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I sure do. I sure do. All of the hype and drama behind R. Kelly, I think y'all would be stepping in the name of love if R. Kelly was out.
Oh, I would.
You would be shimmering.
Diddy, more R. Kelly than anything, but
you know what I mean? So yeah, I think he'll be he'll find his audience. You're gonna have some who are gonna stand true and 10 toes on the fact that he is, a rapist and et cetera, et cetera. But I think the mass majority of people are gonna still get behind him.
Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is drop a bop.
A lot of our community feels like he was railroaded. So, he'll be fine. He'll land.
I mean,
you drop a good song and we be ready.
I mean, I'm not going to go into this debate tonight because we don't have time for it and I have a headache. But I think he was convicted on being a freak. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm sticking by it. You have your opinion, but yeah.
See?
Michael, what do you think about Diddy's comeback tour?
So I'm no fan of cancel culture, and I also think people make mistakes in life. He did what he did. He's served his time, and when he comes out the other side, people deserve a chance to show the world that they are different, that they have changed, and they also deserve a chance to make a living and try to have a good life. What he went through cost him probably the vast majority of his fortune. So I would say you can count on him having some type of a tour. And if I had to guess, it will be really pretty popular.
Most definitely.
And maybe I would even go, right? What he did was terrible. But again, what is the point of criminal justice system if someone does the time that that they have to do for the punishment, and then we still hate them? On the other side, like forgiveness, I'm not saying it's a demand of us, But we've got to find a way. If people serve their time, they should be given the chance to come out and do something. So
Most
I would
definitely.
say do it, Diddy.
Natasha.
Can I say?
Fame is not deserved.
Hold on, Natasha, and then I'll go to you, Shaq.
Me personally, the only way that I'm checking for any kind of music Diddy is coming back with is if he actually gives proper credit to every single producer that actually wrote all these songs that he has given himself credit for. That's the only way that I am going to actually check for some sort of Diddy return, because I want to give proper credit to all the people that actually wrote and produced all these songs, because it wasn't him. And we know this. We know this. R. Kelly wrote all those songs. R. Kelly wrote all those songs for all those people. R. Kelly has a distinctive sound. When you are a songwriter and producer, you have a very distinctive sound. We know your work. Diddy, all the work sounds different because he's worked with a lot of people. I would love for Diddy to actually do a redemption tour and actually provide proper credit to the artists, to the writers, to the producers, to everybody that has actually provided that man a career. Then we can talk.
Okay.
Then we can talk.
Shaq.
I come back to what I said, which is I do not think that fame is deserved, right? And so there's this thing that happens with celebrities where they do this terrible thing, and then they get out, and now it's like a redemption tour, and they want to run around and they want to be all on the TV, and they want forgiveness and stuff, and then they want to go, you can't demonize me forever. I deserve forgiveness. You're out. You did your time. I'm not beefing with you getting out of prison if you get out of prison, but I am beefing with this idea that you think that I'm supposed to put you back where you were. Fame is not deserved. Your freedom is deserved. You've done your time, right? So you have a right to be free. You have a right to go back to work. You have a right to do what you do. But I do not think that you inherently have a right to then go back and get the dancing on my TV all the dang time and on all my favorite TV shows telling me I'm supposed to let it go.
Take that.
How about you get out and then go to work and leave me alone?
But you don't have to turn it on, Shaq.
I want to watch TV. He finna be everywhere. We ain't gonna get rid of him. You know,
Baby,
like, you're gonna be everywhere. I'm not saying that people don't have a right to go back to work and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is after you do horrific shit, I don't think that fame is deserved. I just don't. And I don't think that your part of your comeback tour should be that you deserve to be back on everyone's TV because you're sorry. Like, man, get up out of here. Sometimes you do terrible stuff and you need to get out and go live your life and leave people alone. And these celebrities, man, they do terrible stuff and then they want to come back and be on cereal boxes. And it's just like, no, I don't want to see you on Wheaties. Go away.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is I feel it in my spirit is telling me he's gonna drop a gospel album. It's gonna go triple platinum. Everybody's gonna forgive him. And this is the thing, just hypothetically speaking, the president has done some crazy stuff and he's free. Just let P. Diddy out. Let him be free. I mean, like, this is the thing. Like, I surrender all, because at this point, we already know what's gonna happen. P. Diddy's gonna get out and make a gospel album, and it's gonna go triple platinum, and he's gonna redeem himself. So y'all get ready for everybody. Wanting to buy them all. People, JP, what's his name? Everybody on the album. Kurt Franklin, everybody. Y'all get ready.
All right.
Anna Campbell gonna be on there.
That part.
I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay, so it's time for Fashion Files, you guys. Let's get through this. We've been on here a long time tonight. Our first look is, and I never think she looks good. I think she got a new stylist, but it's Keisha Kaur, and she's wearing Bottega Veneta from head to toe. Michael, yay or nay?
I love it. Yay.
Dina?
Yay.
Shaq?
Yeah, she fly.
Kate?
I could have done without the baby hairs, though.
I love it.
Natasha?
She look how she always look. I guess.
Okay. Jonte, yay or nay?
Looks like a traffic signal. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Tamar?
Yay.
All right, moving on. Our next look we have hold on, you guys. Sorry, trying to get my notes. We have Kelly Farrell, and she's wearing Nova by Chrissy. Dina, yay or nay?
Nay.
Michael?
Nay.
Shaq?
Like, are you asking me opinion wise or gay wise?
Do you like the outfit?
It's Pride Month.
Yeah. I don't know. Sure. Yes.
Okay, Kate, yay or nay?
Gay wise, that titty is popping. Yes.
Right. Like,
but otherwise, no, honey, that ain't it. That big old feather. That big old feather.
Natasha?
It's way too much going on her small frame.
All right, Jonte?
It's giving Great Gatsby, but I don't like it.
Okay, Tamar?
I kind of like this because it is giving Great Gatsby, and I love the feather. I like it's over the top. I like it.
All right. I mean, it
it's over the top.
It would
All
look
right.
good. It would look good for the Met Gala, but not a night out in Atlanta. No.
No, she hot.
Going on, we have Laura Govan, and she's wearing Lathan. We have a front look, and we have a back look. Michael, yay or nay?
This is not at all to my taste level. Nay.
Dina?
Nay.
Kate?
I love it. I don't know why I love a naked dress.
Shaq?
Who is that?
No.
Laura Govan. Laura Govan from Basketball
Oh,
Wives.
wow. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Natasha?
I can't stand her or the dress.
Jonte?
Rose McGowan wore a dress like this with Marilyn Manson to a award show.
MTV
and
Awards, she did. Yeah.
Yes. She looks better in it than Rose did. So I'm going to say yay.
All right, Tamar?
Jonte, yes, because that dress was sickening. She looks good, and her skin is very flossing. I love it. She looks amazing. Yeah, I love it.
All right. Wait, do I have this in my folder?
Y'all know I love that sequoia tree right there.
Nene Leakes in Wolford. Dina.
Now wait, now. Is it blurred out, or is there a patch on them, or what's happening with these nips?
I think it might be a patch on them. No, I think it might be blurred out because I got this from fashion. So yeah, it's blurred out. But Nene has been wearing.
Her body is tea, but girl, come on now, you somebody's nana. No.
Michael.
I'm not a fan. Nay.
Shaq.
I love Amazon. I love her.
Kate.
You can do no wrong.
Yes, this is who I think I am. Right?
I love Wolford too. I just love their clothes. Natasha.
She is becoming very one note with the see-through. And I need something else because she got body for days. She's tall. She looks better than she's very statuesque. She looks better than she ever has before. So I need her to change it up because we've seen every rendition of see-through. It's like Beyonce and bodysuits at this point. Like we need something else.
Jonte.
It looks like it says clink, 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 clink. I don't really know how I feel about it. I need the nips covered up, maybe. And maybe I think I need a little bit darker hair.
All right, Tamar.
I'm like, hey, I feel like Nene all the time. So I say yes. Like, baby, I want my teeth out all the time, baby. Body down. She look good. I mean, the body is everything. So I'm saying yes because the body's teeth.
All right,
Clock
moving
it.
on. We have Jacquees in Gucci by Alejandro Michele. Dina, yay or nay?
Yay.
Michael?
I kind of like it. Yay.
Shaq?
He looks so cute. Cute little mini man. I like it. I'll put my son in that outfit.
Right. He wants to be a little boy so bad. Like if I
Because he is little.
Yeah, he plays into it.
Natasha?
No, never.
Okay. Tamar?
She
Yay.
said no, never.
All right. And Jonte?
It's given New Age Urkel and no.
Okay.
No, never.
Moving on. We have
No,
Janisha-
never.
No, don't ever took me out.
Moving on, we have Janisha John, and she's in boys camp. Dina, yay or nay?
Yay.
Michael, yay or nay?
I really like it. Yay.
Shaq.
Yeah, child, she look good.
This is a new brand, and I really, really am liking them. A lot of the reality girls are wearing them, and they're about to be big.
That's what that other see-through dress didn't accomplish. It's fire.
Kate.
Yes, justice for Janisha. I love her.
Natasha.
This is perfection. So since all the reality girls are wearing them, hopefully Olandria is in something next because that's perfection right there.
Jante.
She couldn't have said it better. It's perfection.
Tamar.
Did nobody tell her to step out the house like this? So she need her ass whooped because she look good. She look real good.
All right. Moving on. We have Cynthia Bailey and Mark Jacobs. Dina, yay or nay?
It look church lady approved to me. She needs some pearls.
I mean, it's church lady approved except for the bottom. The bottom is definitely not church lady approved.
Oh yeah, see through. My bad.
I'm gonna say yay.
Okay, Michael.
This is like Golden Girls. I love it. Yay.
Shaq.
Yep, I like it, and I like age appropriate. I mean, I don't think older people always have to wear older clothes, but she looks grown and pretty. I like it.
Kate.
Yeah, that is a good look. I love that. I love the pants.
Natasha.
I love Cynthia. Yep.
Jante.
Yay.
Tamar.
Yay.
Okay. We have Claire Summers and Laquan Smith. Dina, yay or nay?
Nay.
Shaq.
I like it.
Michael.
Nay.
That's cool.
Kate.
I want to wear that. I love those boots.
Natasha.
This is cute.
Jante.
When was this?
A couple weeks ago.
So it's giving winter is coming and it's spring. So I'm gonna say no.
You know what? In LA, they wear furs year round. Kim Kardashian wears furs all the time. These girls do not care about the weather as long
in LA.
Yeah. Don't you see Kim Kardashian in fur and shit that looks it's 90 degrees out and she has jeans and a tuxedo jacket on?
Hey, you ever heard that saying? Good material is cool. They say it.
That's true.
Jante.
Good material is cool.
So no, Tamar.
Baby, she's giving me early Lil Kim down, honey. Like, this is everything. She just need a pink wig with Lil Kim, honey. But this is good. This is tasteful, very tasteful.
All right, couple more looks. We have Colin Kai, and she's in Window Sun. Dina, yay or nay?
Nay.
Michael?
It's interesting. Yay.
They make very interesting clothes, like that big super like that ruby she has on the side. I love that.
Yeah.
Their stuff just very exaggerated. Shaq, yay or nay?
I'm with Michael. It's interesting. Huh. Look at those shoes.
Kate.
Yeah, I don't care for the boots, but I think the dress.
The boots for me. It's the boots.
The boots is cool.
Natasha.
This is very different. This is one of those. The longer you look at it, the more you see. I like it.
It's
Tamar?
different.
I love this. This is giving me Dorothy Dandridge. And the hair. I love it.
It's like she's going to a Marvel Avengers premiere. I'm gonna say
That's
that.
the kind of stuff they make. It's very superhero like.
Yes, come save me, boo.
Simone, I can never say her last name.
Biles.
Yes. She's wearing Kong the Tree. Dina?
Yes, honey. Absolutely.
It looks like art. Shaq?
Very pretty. I like it.
Kate?
Yeah, she looks good.
Natasha?
Just like Portia.
Love it. And she looks tall.
Yeah.
Jante?
Is this the look where she was complaining about how she had to pay her stylist? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's good, but she needed to pay up the stylist because that's why she looked good.
They earned their money with that one.
Tamar?
She looks good. I love it.
All right. Beyonce?
Did you ask Michael? Oh.
I thought Michael said he liked it.
I certainly did not. You said art. I say arts and crafts. Nay.
Okay. Beyonce Laquan Smith. Dina, yay or nay?
Yay.
Shaq?
And that one of them Beyonce bodysuits. She re-engineered the bodysuit into a dress. I think I like it better. I don't dislike it, but I don't know. I like the
Okay.
bodysuit. She look good in it.
Kate,
I love. She looks drop dead gorgeous. Love. love,
She
love.
look good.
Natasha,
Sugar.
Jonte,
Bodysuit.
I think that's her color. I love it.
It is. It truly is.
Tamar.
She looks amazing.
All right, our last look of the night, we have Danielle Spencer.
Ooh.
Danielle Brooks, I'm sorry, and she's wearing Monet. Dina, yay or nay?
Yay.
Michael,
Yay.
Shaq,
Pretty, yes. Very pretty.
Kate,
I like.
Gorgeous.
Natasha,
Timeless.
And it's see-through. Wait, it's see-through, huh?
Ish.
Nice.
Yeah, Tamar,
She looks beautiful, yay.
and Jonte.
Yes, it's perfect.
I like the hint of see-through.
The hint, you don't like the whole thing just out.
Yeah, but when it's hinted at, that's fire.
All right. We are not going to do Come Sit on My Couch because we have a short meeting we have to do as a cast. But you guys, please, thanks for watching tonight. Please like and share. You guys have been doing very good at that. Our viewers, our viewers have been very good at sharing. I need everyone to please check us out next week, and we will be posting. We're going to start posting clips again of the show, and we're going to start reposting, resharing Saturdays and Sundays. So, thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for watching. Bye, Miss Kendra. Everyone else, stay here, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.